Facts about Lucifer. In Lucifer, Tom Ellis plays the titular demon who has left hell and the punishment business in order to get a little Earthside R&R in the city of angels. Just as Dracula went from rotten-skinned monster to debonair seducer in literature, Lucifer's version of the devil is all tailored suits, wry smiles, and addictive flirtation. He's also very, very persuasive, and people just have a tendency to tell him their deepest, darkest secrets, which is the next big thing to have a superpower when you're trying to solve mysteries alongside a cynical cop. Then, if she is immune to those charms. If you're a fan, you'll love the facts we've gathered for you about the show. Number 1. Supernatural predicted Lucifer's arrival. A long-running, beloved genre show, Supernatural, welcomed Lucifer into the world with a joke. In The Devil in the Details, episode 10 of Supernatural's 11th season, their show's Lucifer joked that if he ever got out of his cage in hell, he'd move to Los Angeles to solve crimes. Fans of Eric Kripal's series might have been surprised 5 days later when Lucifer's first episode landed on Fox and showed the titular demon doing exactly that. Number 2. Though Lucifer isn't a supernatural spin-off, both shows exist in a similar universe. Though Supernatural and Lucifer are not officially related, both shows occupy somewhat of a shared universe and feature some of the same mythical characters. They also clearly have a shared affinity, as both shows have made sly nods to each other over the years. Number 3. Lucifer is a loose adaptation of a Neil Gaiman comic book character. The main character of Lucifer is less an adaptation of the embodiment of evil from religious texts, and more an official riff on the Lucifer that Neil Gaiman, Sam Keith, and Mike Dringenberg created for the Sadman comic book series for DC Comics. Lucifer eventually got his spin-off comic book series. Number 4. Lucifer star Tom Ellis had no idea the show was a loose adaptation of a Neil Gaiman comic book character. When asked if he used the Gaiman comics as a research for his character in Lucifer, Ellis admitted that he was not even aware the show was adopted from a comic book series. It's a loose adaptation, he told Digital Spy in 2016. I hadn't used anything from the comic to start with, but since then, Neil Gaiman, who was behind the original incarnation, has got in touch with me. He told me he really enjoyed the pilot, so that was nice. It was almost like one of the parents giving us their blessing. Number 5. Watch Lucifer carefully and you'll spot some Neil Gaiman Easter eggs. To honor its original creator, Lucifer has featured nods to some of Gaiman's other works. Most notably, Chloe reads Gaiman's Caroline to her daughter Trixie, Scarlett Estevez, and references Trixie conning her father into reading her the book about the sneezing panda, which is a reference to Gaiman's book Tuesday. Number 6. There was a petition to stop Lucifer from airing before it even premiered. Before a single episode of Lucifer had even aired, the conservative group 1 Million Moms rallied to get the show cancelled. They garnered 11,000 signatures on a petition that objected to the series because they felt it would glamorize the devil. The incident was a bit of a déjà vu for Gaiman, since Sandman faced similar calls for cancellation when it was published. Number 7. There was also a petition to save Lucifer from cancellation. When Lucifer was cancelled after 3 seasons, fans fought back and kept the series alive with the social media hashtag #SaveLucifer. Fox sold the series to Netflix, which produced a 4th season with a penultimate episode titled Save Lucifer. Netflix then renewed the series for a 5th season, which premiered on August 21, 2020, and was initially scheduled to be its last. However, in June, just 2 months ahead of the season 5 premiere, Netflix surprised and delighted the show's massive fan base by announcing that they had greenlit a 6th and final season. Number 8. Lucifer's Tom Ellis comes from a family of pastors. Irony works in mysterious ways. While appearing on the Rich Eason show, Ellis explained that while he's playing the Lord of Hell, his father, sister, and uncle are all pastors. They're all also big fans of his acting work. Number 9. There are no Christmas episodes of Lucifer. That might not be surprising given the main character's predilections, but it's surprising considering that Christmas-themed shows are a staple of the TV industry in search of extra nudges to entice their viewership. Refusing to make Christmas-themed episodes is a big diversion from the norm. It's a bold choice, but it falls in line with the show never mentioning Jesus Christ. Number 10. Lucifer never smokes on the show. Beginning with the very first episode, there are several times where Lucifer can be seen just as he's about to light a cigarette, stubbing one out, or tapping ash into an ashtray, but you'll never see him actually take a drag and inhale. Still, even the fact that he's got them raises the important question, why does the devil need to smoke? Number 11. Lauren German describes Chloe and Lucifer's relationship as sad fireworks. There's no better way to say it. Since the beginning, their reluctant partnership and blooming intimacy has been an exploration of conflicting emotions. That includes the looming revelation of something Lucifer has been telling Chloe since the beginning, that he's the devil. While describing their relationship as sad fireworks, German also told TV Guide, there's a lot of love and respect there, and her vulnerability is more present than ever before. But that can also be the most intoxicating element in a relationship. Someone that keeps you on your toes can be thrilling. Number 12. Lucifer's nightclub has a fitting name. Lucifer means bright bringer in Latin, so it's perfect that his club Lux is also the SI standard unit for measuring luminescence. Plus, Club Hell was already taken.